We are following renewed concerns over youth crime in Baltimore tonight after police announced the arrest of 4 teens in a coordinated gun seizure.
Police say they found at least 5 guns, including a fully automatic weapon and 3 extended magazines, along with ammo and drugs. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kai Jackson.
And I'm Maxine Stryker. Residents say more and more young people are carrying guns across the city, a reality for anyone in Baltimore to consider.
This generation, they don't really be using their hands a lot, you feel me? So it's really wild to see this generation starting to go to violence using guns. But we live in Baltimore, you never know, so.
We're also digging into concerns about safety inside Department of Juvenile Services facilities after an employee described a toxic work environment. Mackenzie Frost has that story in just a moment.
Our team coverage begins with Fox 45's Vincent Hill and the community response to this Baltimore gun arrest. Vincent?
Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, interact with the channel, man. We're about to get into this topic right here about 4 YNs in Baltimore arrested on gun charges. Y'all kids are out here toting guns with Glock switches and extended clips. Let's get the details, man.
Okay, Maxine, that resident said it best. These teens were ready for war. Now they're behind bars. And a law enforcement expert says an arrest like this goes a long way in preventing other crimes. In Southeast Baltimore Sunday,
Is there a couple units that can stage on the monument just before Carly?
a coordinated effort from Baltimore police targeting potential drug activity.
Just do a gun. He's running to the house. Running to the house. Get around the back.
When it was all over, police arresting 4 teens and recovering this arsenal of weapons: 4 Glock handguns, 2 rifles, extended magazines.
Look at this. Look at this. This is what y'all children have. Boys under 18 have access to this kind of stuff. Where is the parents? Where is the parents? We need to start locking these parents up. Straight up. If your kid is out here with this kind of ammunition, these kind of drugs, and you don't know anything about it, you need to be locked up. That's neglect. That's neglect. This is a neglect. These are neglected kids out here with guns, drugs, running a trap house. Look at that big ass scale. Man, these dudes got Glock switches, extended clips, serve, look like crack, all kind of shit. This is insane.
And dozens of rounds of ammunition. The suspects, 16, 17, 18, and 19 years old.
We live in Baltimore, you never know, so.
16, 17, 18, and 19 years old. They could have showed the 18, 19-year-old faces. That's an adult. But 16 and 17, where's the parents? Where's the parents? And I'm pretty sure the 18 and 19-year-old grew up without parents too. Or just a mother who probably don't care. Probably out here looking for a new man, trying to keep the bills paid. So son out here toting pistols and working trap houses because he got to help mama with the bills. Which most of them probably not. He ain't no help now. He in jail.
This resident surprised by the amount of guns and what they could have been used for.
Nah, that's a lot. That's a lot of guns, I ain't gonna lie. They was ready to go to war, for sure.
They don't intend to do, little penny ante robberies.
Law enforcement expert Betsy Smith agrees.
This is ammunition designed to kill someone or to do great damage.
Smith says an arrest like this could lead to less crime in the area.
I believe an arrest like this absolutely has prevented, first and foremost, the likely death of someone, armed robberies, burglaries.
Meanwhile,
Nah, it's not gonna stop anything. Y'all didn't stop nothing. Y'all just got the Y. Y'all got the YN. They got ops. They got ops. Y'all hear the rap songs? These youngsters, they out here with these guns and these drugs. They got ops with trap houses. Same age as them. Maybe younger. Maybe older. This been going on for a long time. But this done got bad. This done got bad. We got 16, 17-year-olds out here with military grade equipment. These boys, they said these boys was ready for war. And they had the apartments over here sold up. These y'all kids, man. Where's the parents? I'm gonna keep asking. Where is the parents? I need to see the parents ASAP. Contact the parents ASAP.
Smith, pointing to the bigger issue of kids and guns in Baltimore City.
To think about, especially young people running around the streets of Baltimore City with that kind of firepower in a neighborhood where there's kids and older people, and it's just unthinkable, and yet that's what Baltimore City residents live with.
Last month, Fox 45 reported that 20 juveniles had been charged with gun-related offenses this year.
Told you, they got ops, man. They got ops. That's why they got all this ammunition. They ready to kill another black man, black kid. They don't give a damn. They ain't got no guidance, no morals, no respect. Just like they mothers. No guidance, no morals, no respect. That's why the daddy left. She disrespected him every chance she got.
Latest data shows 25 juveniles have been charged, but Smith says the numbers don't represent reality.
For every offender caught, there's 20, 30, 100, 500 more doing the same thing.
Smith says to prevent that from happening, police need to look at the root cause.
One of the first things that the Baltimore City Police Department is going to look at is gang activity.
While prosecutors make sure others will think twice.
So important that prosecutors take a hard look at this case and make an example of these juvenile offenders.
Now that might help. That might help if they give these boys some time. That's gonna get back to the hood. Little Run got 40. Yeah, I heard Slim and him, he got 30. The little youngster, little Rob, he got 10 in TYC and got a little probation. On probation for the rest of their life.
And speaking of making an example, according to Baltimore police, all of these teens have been charged as adults. Now we're live in Baltimore. Vincent Hill, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai
Well,
Jackson.
they all got adult charges, so ain't no TYC. They all probably finna get a good. The youngsters, they might get a good 10, 15. The older ones, they might get a dub. I don't know how Baltimore is though. I'm in Texas, man. I know they don't play that shit in Texas, but I don't know how they get down in Baltimore. But I pray that these boys, you know what I'm saying, they change their life around, get themselves together, man, become productive citizens in the future. But unfortunately, they finna have to sit down and go do some time. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic right here, man. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos or piercings? You in Dallas, Texas? Holla at your boy. If you want custom rugs, you in the city or anywhere in America, we can get them to your doorstep, man. Hit the link in the description. Don't be a lame. Like these youngsters out here crashing out and these parents that ain't paying attention to their kids. Where's the parents?